This is the start of an adventurous day. We meet up with our crew in City Center in Merida. Now we're on our way to Hamon in the Yucatan to go visit a cenote and to take part in a temezcal. So a cenote is a natural pit or a sinkhole resulting from the collapse of limestone bedrock that exposes underground water. So this region in Hamon in the Yucatan are known to have many ancient cenotes that were used by the ancient Maya. And Hamon is the place to go if you want to take part in beautiful cenotes. This little small town has many in this one region. So we reached our destination and we are entering the cenote. So we're actually going underground into a cave system to find this cenote. Now I've been to a few cenotes in Quintana Roo, in Tulum. So this is my first cenote in the Yucatan, and this is my first underground cave-like cenote. So we're up for an adventure as we're headed down into the earth where it is actually pitch black. The only thing that's lighting our way are these lights on the wall and then our cell phone and lamps. So this is going to be quite adventurous. Today is the Day of Children in Mexico. So this is a trip planned by a mother. So it's several mothers and children going underground in this cenote. So we're not quite sure what to expect, and the children are pretty apprehensive. The youngest child is a little boy, and he seems to be about 3 years old. And throughout this video, you hear him crying a bit because it is very scary. It's pitch black, and at this point, we're going under. We have to go through this very small opening to get to the other side.
It's okay, Yari. I'll help you.
This is my daughter Yare coming through that small opening, and you basically have to pass your cell phone through on the other side or else it would get wet. So we made our way through and we're on the other side just looking around. You can see handprints on the wall. So we had to climb on rocks and stellanite to get through this cave system. So it's pretty tight. We're making our way through, and this is the selenite that's formed. So we're here about to make our way down into where it's like another opening, and there is natural clay on that side. So we got over. There's a lot of natural clay here that we're going to put on our skin and experience the benefits.
Your body, it is gonna clean everything that you have in everything. Agarra mi amor del piso. And your arms, your body. And don't take it before we.
Mom, you're going. Mom! What's your name?
The clay was so soft and amazing. We put it on our face and our skin, and it was just quite amazing. So we're here making our way back through to the other side of the cave to get to the actual cenote to swim now. So now we're making our way back through this very small opening, and I'm so proud of my children. They did very well going through this unknown terrain and environment, and all the children did really well. We had a very amazing guide that took care of us and made sure that we were all safe as we traversed through this underground cavern.
The rock, you just go over the rock.
Like, you have to like go in there?
Yes.
Is this the cenote? Mom, is this it?
Sí, claro. Para que tú no ¿qué estoy abrazando? Espérame, déjame colgar.
Now we're on the other side getting ready to enter this cavern to get to the actual cenote for us to swim. This is quite the adventure as we had to, go through these passageways and actually climb over rocks and climb back down again. At this point, my youngest daughter was complaining that the water was too cold and she wanted to turn back.
Yes.
With a little encouragement, I held her hand and brought her forward.
All right. All right, hold on. Let's bend down.
We eventually climbed over and got to the other side where the cenote is. And it was really beautiful and serene to swim in the cenote underground and to have bats flying around. After we finished and got out of here, we head to the temezcal and we drove through Haman, which is a beautiful small town on the outskirts about an hour away from Merida. So this is us driving through the town and going to the temezcal, which is a ritual for purification using the elements, similar to a Native American sweat lodge. So this was a beautiful experience, especially for the children. It was a gentle temezcal and sweat lodge, so it didn't get as hot because we were doing this specifically to expose the children to this ceremony. So overall, I'm grateful. We had a great day and we spent time with some beautiful people. And this was a magical experience and my first children's sweat lodge. They had a great time and they did wonderful. So I'm grateful for experiences like this, and I'm hoping to continue to share more as we experience life in Mexico and share the journey with you. This is us being smudged with copal, which is to clean and purify the energy field and be ready to enter into the sacred ceremonial space. This ceremony was special, and I'm so grateful for this amazing, beautiful, and challenging life. Peace.